Morning guys, I thought I would do a simple update to the video. Kind of a little bit blurry at the moment due to the lighting, but hopefully you can put up with it. Sort of got a semi-script because people moaned that I wasn't scripting my videos. So, you know, scripted content, CX in the chat and all that. So, right now we're playing a Necromancer Golem build that is hopefully planning to be Spectre Golem, transitioning into some sort of item rarity build to cut it short. Currently I am level 52. I'm enjoying it so far, more so than I thought I would. I just thought I'd make a build or follow a build and play a new build because I have everything done. I've got the 40 challenges, I've got the 40 challenges. We've got the MTXs that we wanted. We've got the the filled out atlas, and we've got enough currency to make builds. So I thought the Uber Lab was bad for the past 2 days. I thought, you know what, I will not run the Uber Lab, and I'll find a build that looks interesting and I've not played. Because personally, it's all about finding a playstyle that you've not done before and trying it out and seeing exactly if you enjoy it. Now the playstyle, as you can see, is when I start the leveling process. This isn't going to be the fastest or anything like this. It's just something that personally I decided to do. I'm using these Desecrates in an Act 5 area, which gives me Kitava's Herald. These are linked with minion damage, Raise Spectre, Multi-Strike, and Ruthless. Now I'm not sure if they were the best. We were trying out GMP yesterday. GMP seemed to be going quite well. So I got another one. Now these don't die very often, so once you've done this, you know, you're pretty much set to go. I think I've got a maximum of four Spectres, that we can have. After that, I go ahead and I raise 8 zombies. Raise my 8 zombies up. And then after that, I pop out the Flame Golem, which is currently in a Skin of the Loyal. This should be the end game setup. And we're ready to go. It's kind of, you can see I don't have much health. We're filling out, we've pathed all to the minion nodes and all this. Now we're sort of filling out the defenses for ourselves. But so we're kind of having to sit back. And I've had quite a few deaths learning the playstyle. I think I've had about 8 deaths so far, and I'm in Act 7, which is quite bad to be honest, but I'm getting used to the playstyle, and I've again not really tried it before, so that's the fun for me, is always finding something new to do. The early leveling process, should I say, was fairly simple. I actually shouldn't have, I guess I can have that, yeah. I was using SRS. The early leveling was effectively a SRS in a live sprig. You can see these, if these guys actually want to do anything, they leap around and attack people. I can also use Convocation if I get in trouble to bring them to me. The only thing is, they don't really focus that much. Now, if I bring out the SRS, they do focus, but currently struggling on mana to have all of them going. So right now we're just having the sort of herd of minions do my bidding. So the early level process was simply SRS, just in a orb of binded pair of gloves, I think they were, and then I got a live sprig, ran around with a live sprig doing SRS till about, I think it was about 31. I got some of these gems, the spell echoes and the faster casting and stuff like that. This would have been better in a tabula, but I got lazy and didn't fancy buying one off PoE trade, so I just sort of winged it with the Skin of the Lords, and kind of had a 3 link going with SRS for the longest time. After we hit, I think it was again the level 36 to 38, we had GMP, and we went to Act 3, sorry, and we raised up 2 Flame Sentinels. And we equipped our Bones of Eula, and this helmet was level 40, I think, and we effectively had 5 of these GMP Spectres going, which was actually very good. Probably better than this right now. However, these are a bit stronger and they don't die as much, so I'll probably stick with these for now. These with GMP are pretty funny. They shoot out a whole load of orbs, Now again, that's sort of how we leveled it up to now. Now that we're in Act 5, you just saw how we raise up the Desecrate in the correct zone. And I'm sort of just letting these people follow me around. Yeah, it's not the fastest, but you know, as long as if these guys, like you see the zombies don't really attack. They're sort of, I don't know, they're very weak on the AI. Like they're great as a meat shield, but they don't really attack too strongly, which is, I guess, somewhat disappointing. But I don't think zombies will be my main skill. And you see that flame golem here? He's going to be the guy that does the bidding. When I get some of these up, I'll get the primordial harmonies and all those type of jewels, I think at level 70. But I'm sort of all about different playstyles and having fun. So instead of doing golems from like level 40 onwards with clay shapers, dual wielding clay shapers that give you an extra minion, an extra golem to be precise, I'm just running around with spectres because I find them quite fun, and having never done it, it's pretty entertaining watching these guys just leap around and kill shit, to be perfectly honest. So right now we are using a Midnight Bargain. Midnight Bargain is giving us one Spectre, Zombie and Skeleton. It's giving us a bit of spell damage. It reserves some of my life for the, I guess, the joy of having extra ones. We've got a Skull Head, which is giving us sort of minions have regen and armor and block. A Victaro's Shield is gaining power charges on kill or hit, and it's giving AoE of auras and just some life and resist. And this applies to my minions because I've got that node, and that's pretty much it. Still using the Shaper Seed, not sure when we'll change, just any old belt. Enchanted that on our gloves when we did the lab. We've got a couple of labs to do as well. When we hit like 55, I'll probably go in the lab. And so far, this build has cost... We don't need Skin of the Loyal at all. This was 7 exalts. We don't need this. And also, I could have got 3 red for a lot cheaper. But I have a plan to put item rarity in, so I thought, fuck it, you know, we'll just wing it. Spoke to a streamer. I wish I could remember his name. If for some reason you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, thanks for your advice. We're going for 3 green, 3 blue, 2 red, 1 green. You can also buy them corrupted, obviously, for +1/+1, or having white sockets, which makes it cheaper. However, this was the only uncorrupted one with the correct colours, and I thought maybe if I get a little bit ballsy, I can val it, or I can upgrade it with a Triula thing. So there's always that. And this is kind of where we are currently. The next goal, I guess, is level 70. We'll have a couple more ascendancies. I'll be more tanky. Flesh Offering, again, you can give them Flesh Offering, make them have speed, or Spirit Offering. That's kind of the plan so far, is to get to level 70 and then switch over to golems with spectres behind them, I think is the plan. The cost is going to be fairly expensive, I guess. All the jewels are going to add up. I think I use a Presence of Triula. I'll need some semi-OK ES hybrid gear, which might be relatively cheap considering the meta. So I might be able to pick up some of that cheap. Now, I've seen this build kill Shaper. Whether I'll manage to get it to kill Shaper, I'm not sure. I'd like to try that. That'd be very... that'd probably be a goal of mine for the build. Goals are probably going to be... have this build ready, so if the Uber Lab's rubbish, I can just sign in and do a bit of slow mapping, because for as much fun as the Wander was, and it was a lot of fun, I've just got bored of the playstyle, and sometimes, I don't know, like right now you might go, this is slow. I'm not running through, it's not spectral throwing, not one-shotting things, not berserker dart packed in, but I'm just personally enjoying the process. This might be slow gameplay, I'm not sure if it'll speed up in maps and stuff. But for now, me personally, I'm having a fine time at this pace, walking through the campaign with relative safety with my horde of minions behind me. I'm enjoying it. So just thought I'd make this video just to surmise where exactly we're up to, what I've been doing in the league. As we've been grinding the lab for currency and enchants. We've had quite a few enchants sold some of my Wonder gear, which I purchased. Like, I purchased those boots, I don't know if you remember them, for 100C. I sold them for 10 exalts yesterday because they had an enchant on them, I'm pretty sure, and they were pretty fucking good boots. All types of stuff like that, and just been selling like spark and projectiles on rats' nests. I sold 3 wild strike damage rats' nests at 3 to 4 exalts, which tells me there's a wild strike build out, and I managed to get that quite frequently, which is weird. I got it like 3 times in one day of farming. So Uber Lab's been going a little bit better. However, like I say, yesterday was just a bit of a rubbish day for Uber Lab, if I remember correctly. My friend was leveling a new build, Logic in chat, if you know him, and I just thought I would just level with him. So that's the video. This will hopefully become a somewhat fun build that we can take to the end game, and I thought I'd just make this video for you. So if you're enjoying it, thumbs up. I'm all blurred out, I understand that. My camera's ass at the moment with this filter thing on. I need to change it. I know, I'm sorry about that, but there you go.